Darts are a very old sewing technique that is essential in garment sewing. This video will cover why they're important, different types, and how to sew them. Darts are usually a triangle-shaped fold in the fabric. They're important because they're used to create contour and shape while providing a better fit with woven fabric. The most common types of darts are the skirt dart, underarm dart, shoulder dart, and contour dart. Darts will be labeled on commercial patterns like this. The different parts are the center line, the dart legs, and the apex or dart tip. When cutting out your garment pieces, you'll want to transfer the dart lines to the wrong side of the fabric. There are many ways you can do this. You can use fabric chalk or marker and put pins through the pattern and fabric and then make marks to connect. You can cut your pattern on one dart leg, fold the dart open in order to have access to the fabric underneath, and then draw on your fabric. For delicate fabric or fabrics that are difficult to make marks on, you can sew Tailor tacks, which can be done through the pattern paper. We'll post a link below to a video demonstrating how to do them. Another option, which is great for contour darts, is using transfer paper and a tracing wheel. The transfer paper is sandwiched between the pattern and fabric, and then you use a tracing wheel to press marks into the fabric. Let's go over how to sew them. I'll do a regular dart first, which will include the skirt, underarm, and shoulder dart since they're the same shape. The center line is where the dart gets folded in half. You want to be looking at the wrong side when you do this. The dart legs will be your stitch line. Straight pins are used to hold the fold. I pin through the line on one side and then check the back to make sure it pierced the dart leg line on the opposite side. If not, adjust the dart fold. Put pins in so they're perpendicular to the fold. Once it's pinned, it's time to go to the sewing machine. Start sewing at the widest end on the dart leg with a straight stitch going toward the apex or dart tip. You can do a back stitch when you start, but instead of doing a back stitch at the tip, you'll sew right off the fabric. When finished, cut your threads, but make sure to leave a long tail. As an option, instead of sewing a straight line on the dart legs, you can redraw them so they have a slight curve. Some feel this gives a better looking dart. We don't do a back stitch at the dart tip because this might leave a fabric dimple there. Instead, we take our thread tails and tie them in a simple hand knot and then trim. For sewing a contour dart, you'll also be folding the dart in half, matching up the dart legs with your pins. But in sewing, you'll stitch from the center, sewing toward one dart tip, and then sew from the center to the other dart tip. Sewing is done in 2 steps. To make pressing easier, cut a slit at the center to help relieve the fabric stress, and they're pressed to one side. Regular darts can either be pressed to one side, or if you're sewing with thicker fabric, cut on the center fold to open the dart and press it open. When pressing, use a tailor's ham or a rolled up towel as this will give the best results since the fabric piece may no longer lie completely flat. If darts are to be pressed to one side, they're typically pressed toward the center of the garment, so to the center front or center back, or if it's an underarm dart, toward the waistline. Pay special attention to pressing the dart tip, using steam if necessary, making sure you don't end up with that fabric dimple. Darts will ensure your garments will look better and also more tailored, but you don't want them to stand out. Practicing will ensure you'll end up with great results every time. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified of our new releases. Also check out ProfessorPincushion.com to view our complete library with well over 450 sewing tutorials. If you would like to directly support us, you can join our YouTube membership and earn some exclusive perks. Thanks for watching.